Craig's been banging on about his tan.
When he sat down today, when he sat at that press conference, he didn't know Potter had been sacked either.
But the tan, where's he been? Well, there's no time for Twitter. He's been off sunning himself. What a weird game to look ahead to.
Yeah, I mean, interesting, I suppose, in some sense. I'm certainly intrigued more by Liverpool. See if they respond from that battering at the Etihad, where they played well to an extent in the first half and then absolutely nil in the second half. So looking for a response there. I don't really see how much is going to change for Chelsea. I mean, it's what it says on the tin, really. They'll play some decent stuff, but struggle to score goals. It's whether he's able to play Nunez and they can hit on the counter and find their A game. I think if Liverpool finds their A game, they win this game. But we just haven't seen that often enough this season. So yeah, it's a really strange game to see both these teams in the possession that they're in.
It's so difficult to call for all those reasons. You don't expect a whole lot of reaction from the Chelsea players who didn't really respect Chelsea's management and start with. Liverpool, after they hit Manchester United for 7, have been anything but a decent side. So what the response do you get? These squads are just trying to get to the end of the season on speed, whatever that looks like, and try to start the for next season. So just get through this 90 minutes, tick it off, and move on. So I don't think this is as being a usual Chelsea-Liverpool. I'm really...
You won't even watch it, will you?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Listen,
I'll call Craig. I'll call Craig and ask him. I'll call Craig and ask him how the game.
Call me later in the week, I'll give you the result. You're just blasé now because Newcastle played so well.
Yeah, well, Newcastle finished the top 4. I told you all about that.
Newcastle later on in this
No, let's talk about
What was
it
their
now.
score?
Sunny in Liverpool. Look at the tan Klopp's got. Chelsea 6-4, Liverpool 9-5, a draw 12-5. Bookies can't really separate them that much.
He's been out golfing.
You think that's like Craig?
Well, he actually.
Craig's been banging on about his tan that he picked up.
When he sat down today, he did. When he sat at that press conference, he didn't know Potter had been sacked either.
Like the tan, where's he been? Well, there's no time for Twitter. He's been off sunning himself. What a weird game to look ahead to.
Yeah, I mean, interesting, I suppose, in some sense. I'm sort of intrigued more by Liverpool to see if they respond from that battering at the Etihad, where they played well to an extent in the first half and then got absolutely mullered in the second half. So looking for a response there. I don't really see how much is going to change for Chelsea. I mean, it's what it says on the tin, really. They'll play some decent stuff, but struggle to score goals. It's whether he's able to play Nunez and they can hit on the counter and find their A game. I think if Liverpool finds their A game, they win this game. But we just haven't seen that often enough this season. So yeah, it's a really strange game to see both these teams in the position that they're in.
It's so difficult to call for all those reasons. You don't expect a whole lot of reaction from the Chelsea players who didn't really respect Chelsea's management and staff to start with. Liverpool, after they hit Manchester United for 7, have been anything but a decent side. So what kind of response do you get? I think both these squads are just trying to get to the end of the season unscathed, whatever that looks like, and try to start afresh for next season. So just get through this 90 minutes, tick it off, and move on. So I don't think this is as being a usual Chelsea-Liverpool team.
Oh, Shaka.
I'm nearly...
You're off tomorrow. You won't even watch it, will you?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Listen,
I'll call Craig. I'll call Craig and ask him.
Thursday.
I'll call Craig and ask him how the game.
Call me later in the week, I'll give you the result. You're just blasé now because Newcastle played so well yesterday.
Yeah, well, Newcastle finished the top 4. I told you all about that.
Newcastle later on in this
No,
show.
let's talk about it
What was
now.
their score? Okay.
Mark, you take a look at the odds. It's very difficult if I was to give you money as to who you would back in this game because there's so many unknowns, as there has been all season with both of these sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Liverpool away from home recently have been terrible, so you wouldn't really back them. But Chelsea haven't been very convincing either. So this could be a game where Liverpool think that this is the chance to get their season back on track. They've still got an outside chance at top 4. I think it is an outside chance, but obviously Tottenham didn't win tonight, so it's still there for them, and Man United aren't playing great, so they might still have a chance, but they have to win at Chelsea. But, you know, Liverpool are a better team than Chelsea. They've got better players, so all things being equal, they will win the game, but we just don't know what sort of reaction Chelsea will get. The atmosphere will be a lot better at Stamford Bridge. I know that because it had gone quite sour recently under Graham Potter, and there was a lot of anger towards the owner, to Potter, so that'll be lifted, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, because Chelsea look a team of, you know, disparate individuals to me. I don't think there's any kind of cohesion there. I don't think there's any kind of unity, so Liverpool just need to turn up, really, play well and win.
Our producer's going on holiday today. It's last. You know what he wants?
So, as we said, that's how the table's looking, and for Everton there's a real opportunity, particularly with the strength of their midfield, righty, as you said, to get themselves into a good position at the bottom of the table, which is so unpredictable at the moment. But at the top of the table, it is about the top four. That's where Tottenham's concerns will be. And at the weekend, Manchester City with that 4-1 win over Liverpool, but matched by Arsenal's 4-1 victory against Leeds. Well, while we have the family rivalry in the studio, it is an 8-point gap. However, it's not by any stretch of the imagination over and done with yet, because there's a game in hand for Manchester City. Win that, it goes down to 5. There's a game to be played at the Etihad at the end of April between Manchester City and Arsenal. Win that, and suddenly the gap is down to 2. There is no wiggle room for Arsenal.
You wouldn't expect any wiggle room at this stage. And at every juncture, people are still looking for Arsenal to slip up. In the last 4 games, they've been thinking that, and Arsenal have been very professional, and they've kind of swatted teams that people thought would have given them more trouble. Yes, Arsenal cause themselves more problems when they don't score first. You know, they kind of have to get into a game, and then bam, we see what happens, like we saw on Saturday. But you know, you look at City, and the City have navigated this time of the season immaculately, and you look at them now, and they seem to have hit form in the way they're playing. Jack Grealish was really, really good the other day. And the way they're playing, you have to feel like, of course people think they're favourites, but I'm still going for Arsenal to do it, simply because they're in the box seat. They have to lose these games. City have to win these games. We know they're capable of doing it. But Arsenal themselves are on a brilliant journey. It's one of the greatest journeys I've ever seen.
It's going to turn into a documentary narrated by Samuel L. Jackson as the Arsenal players make their way.
I'm very excited for them. It's a young team, and they're doing something.
24 hours. Can I just get your reaction about Graham's departure, and also, have you spoken to him?
Yeah, before to start, I just spoke to Graham 5 minutes ago, and he's sending his regards to all of you. And obviously it's been a difficult 24 hours for all of us, for the staff, for the families, and now we just have to deal with the situation.
Given you arrived with Graham to Chelsea, was there any hesitation in your mind about taking on the interim role?
Obviously, Graham, if I'm here right now, it's because Graham and the club, they thought that was the right step. And I'm here just trying to help the club and be the most professional that I can.
Just on the statement that Chelsea released yesterday, it said that Graham would collaborate to facilitate a smooth transition. What does that actually mean?
Probably means that I'm here right now, just trying to keep the process going, and we're just trying to collaborate the best that we can. And I think Graham, he did an amazing job. Football is a really complex business, and we have to keep going.
Last couple from me, Bruno. What's been the reaction of the players, and how much responsibility do they feel they should take for Graham's departure?
I couldn't see the players yet. We've got an afternoon session planned, and I'm going to see them now. We're going to speak to them, and responsibles is, at the end of the day, is all of us. We are responsibles, and we have to keep it positive, try to focus on tomorrow's game, and that's the energy towards what we're working on.
Just finally, Bruno, have you spoken to the owners, the board members, the sporting directors, and what have they said to you? And are you ready, if needed, to go until the end of the season?
I spoke to them. They've been really supportive, and what I'm focused on is on tomorrow. Train today, tomorrow's game, and after, step by step.
Thank you.
Thank you, Damesh. Moose, talk sport. Hi, Bruno.
Hiya.
So tomorrow, you've been thrown in at the deep end, or is it a case of you having a free opportunity to show Chelsea board, Chelsea fans what you can do?
First of all, it's a sad day. It's a sad day for the staff because Graham and Billy, they live in two top coaches, top people, top human beings, and how I see it is I have to be the most professional I can, try to help the players, guide the players towards preparing the game the best we can.
How easy is it to do this on just a game by game basis? I mean, you say that you haven't spoken to the board about doing it till the end of the season. I mean, it's pretty big games coming up tomorrow, weekend, and then obviously Madrid next week.
I think it's really important to focus just day by day, how much we can affect every day, what we can control. And what we can control is how we train today, how we play tomorrow, and after we see how it goes.
You say you haven't spoken to the players yet. What do you expect their reaction will be?
They will be sad as well because they know of the level of human being that Graham is, and they're going to take responsibility as they've done since day one. And it's just expecting, to be next to us and supportive.
And finally, from me, lots of big names are being mentioned already about being the next permanent manager.
Mm-hmm.
You're the man in the hot seat right now. You're the one doing the press conference. I know you're only looking at tomorrow, but would you like the job full time? Is this going to be an audition for you, Bruno?
It's something I can control. Then I'm just focusing on what I can control and going day by day.
Good luck.
Thank you.
John Southwood, 5 Live.
Hi, Bruno. Can you just sum up what the last 12 hours, 24 hours have been like for you personally, for your family? I mean, you've been thrown into an unbelievably tough situation here.
I can. I can do it. It's been really difficult at every single level, and especially emotional. Obviously, you have to deal with the press conference. You have to deal with the players. But what's hard, the relationship with Graham and Billy. It's difficult to deal with that. How it affects to the families. As I said, really difficult 12 hours.
It's going to be difficult for your emotions, but then you've also got to deal with the players who presume some will be disappointed and upset. The managers left as well, and you've got to prepare somehow for Liverpool tomorrow. I mean, how are you going to do that?
Seeing it as an opportunity for the players. I think it's we representing Chelsea, a club with an amazing history, and it's about winning. It's about dominating, and what we need to do is prepare for the game, and preparation helps a lot to performance, and that's what the players need to focus on.
And what will it be like for you? Because you're coming up against one of the best coaches in the world as well, in Jurgen Klopp. Suddenly, you've gone from being a coach here to suddenly being thrust into a home game against Liverpool. Obviously,
pure admiration towards Jurgen. I cannot say anything that everyone knows. Obviously, they're going through a tough season as well, but they've got top players. We're expecting a really aggressive game, high intensity, and we need to be ready.
You say you spoke to Graham about 5 minutes ago. Can you share at all what was said there?
No, it's just been really supportive. I think more the call was to say hello to all of you.
Very kind of you. Well, good luck tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. Last question in this section today by Charlotte.
Bruno.
Hello, good morning. Anybody home? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is. I don't know what day it is in your location, but it is what it is. Today is match day between Chelsea and Liverpool. So we're gonna have to discuss about certain things. And if you want to join us, this is the link for everybody to call and come talk to us. What do you think? And we're gonna discuss about everything football, even other teams. The title is just the title, but you can bring your own. You can bring your own topic so we can discuss how everybody is feeling this morning. You let me know, say hi to us, and get in the comment section down below, and also in the poll. Let us know what is gonna be your choice for the next Chelsea manager. Your score predictions for today and all the good stuff, so we can keep this going, right? So don't be shy, just click the button and let's go. Some likes, it's gonna help also. All right, trying to settle a little bit here. Struggling to wake up anyways, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So Stamford Bridge under the light tonight. Come on, Chelsea, come on, you Blues. Let's see if Bruno is gonna beat Jurgen Klopp. Bruno Salto is our gaffer for the day. We don't know if we're gonna get somebody before the Real Madrid game, or it's gonna be until the end of the season before we get somebody. So nobody knows, my friend. So thank you so much. Already 15 people watching. If you can click that like button, the more you like, the more people will join us. That's all I'm asking from you guys. It doesn't cost you anything. It's gonna take you 1 second, and the brother is gonna be here for hours, depending on the interaction I'm getting from you. So, and still night and sleepy, but yeah, this is what we do here. Serve the community. It's a small channel. Soccer IQ less than 1,000. So if we can get 1,000 subscribers, it's gonna be amazing, right? Okay, so I don't know. Trying to fix everything live, but yeah. So while we're waiting for your comment and your questions and your calls, I'm gonna go ahead and try to see what is happening. John, we can't hear you. Can you talk a little bit loud? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. What you have to say? I can't even hear you.
Yes,
we can't hear you, Mr. John. So when you fix your connection issues, you can come back. Thank you so much. The link is there, but make sure that your connection is working good, or you have your microphone, because I can't keep you on the line when the connection is not good, when we can't hear you. So you fix your problems and you come back. All right, Mr. John, thank you. Let's go here and see what is happening. So this is from Chelsea here, under the light at the bridge. This was last night, yesterday, training at Cobham with the gaffer, the new gaffer. He never picked up a team before. He's gonna pick up the first team in a big team against Liverpool today. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he's not gonna overthink like Graham Potter and put people in the wrong positions and hope that they can do miracles. You know, football is simple sometimes, And some people try to make everything difficult, right? Very, very difficult, complicated. You know, they are professional football players. They know how to do it. You just put them in the right positions and tell them, hey, go do it. You know, just simple things can win you games than try to overthink and try to think about the other team, what they could do and what would happen. No, sometimes you go there, just keep it simple and win games. So let's wait and see what he's gonna do. But we need really a coach, a proper coach, as soon as possible. But also do not like rush and get anybody just because you need anybody, you know. Otherwise you're gonna end up by another Porter. So yeah, in the Chelsea here there is nothing really, nothing to report from Chelsea. So let's go to some big guys here to see if there are some headlines about Chelsea and other teams. So Luke Shaw looks like it's been confirmed that he signed a new contract at Manchester United. Fabrizio Romano been saying this for days now. It's gonna happen. Now it's there. Man United officially confirmed the agreement with Luke Shaw on new deal until 2027. We are at the beginning of our journey under the manager and his coaching staff. There is a great opportunity to create something special, said Luke Shaw. Yeah, this guy been through a lot. Weight issues, broken legs, manager body shaming. Mourinho, remember when he called him fat and all that? So but everybody thought that when Malacia comes to Manchester United and then Luke Shaw was gonna lose his place, but it looks like he's getting stronger and stronger. So competition is making him stronger. They can also give Harry Maguire like 5 more years, because he's a legend of the team. Okay, so I'm reading some headlines, people. It's not about one specific team, but what is trending out there, and we're gonna focus on Chelsea and tonight's game in a little while we are waiting for you guys to call and come comment, come join me. Manchester United have been chasing Jeremy Frimpong for months, according to Fabrizio Romano. However, that the truth behind Benjamin Pavard link, and how does Aaron Wan-Bissaka future impact these deals? They have to sell Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, they have to let some people go in order to bring more, and they have also to sell the club. So Frimpong is a very, very good player, been linked with pretty much everybody, including Chelsea, PSG, big names. So that's what agent's supposed to do in order to get a deal somewhere for their clients, to make it looks like it's a bidding war. So Frimpong, good player. But Chelsea got so many midfielders at the moment, and there are even talks on more to come, big names next summer. So Dani Olmo out of contract in June 2024. Leipzig are pushing to get a new deal done. Leipzig director said blah 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 blah. But Olmo, yeah, he came from I think Barcelona Academy. He was linked, yeah, as per usual. He's gonna be linked with everybody. And the next thing you know, he signed a new contract with sign a new contract with Leipzig, and if Nagelsmann joins Chelsea, I think he's gonna be linked with Chelsea because he's from, Leipzig and connection with Nagelsmann and all that. So yeah, it's not done yet, my friends. Yeah, I don't care about Pavard. Alex Moriba is the guy that left Barcelona, refused to sign a contract, and now he went to Leipzig and then went to Valencia again on loan, and then this is the guy that everybody thought that he was going to be the next big thing, and then he was probably ill-advised to go and leave Barcelona and all that. One of those overhyped kids that never really went to the level people were expecting. But yeah, it is what it is. Luis Enrique want to return. He want to return as soon as possible. His plan was already clear after the World Cup. Priority to clubs with the dream of the Premier League opportunity. Spanish coach would only accept long-term project with clear plan idea. He's waiting for the right opportunity. So Enrique is one of the managers that been linked with Chelsea Football Club, and himself here putting on the shopping window saying, I want a long-term project and I want the Premier League. So it's just like knocking the door, telling Todd Bowley, hey, Mr. Bowley, I am here, come get me. The problem I have with him is like I try to search everywhere to see if he can even say good evening. He doesn't even say good evening, He's not like Emery first time at Arsenal, struggling with English. So it's gonna be, you look for somebody to translate. Every time he's in a press conference, or you need another guy that will be transmitting his message training ground, or I don't know. But many players are internationals anyways, English players are gonna be like one or two on the pitch. So speaking Spanish, Joao Felix can speak Spanish. And then you have Thiago Silva also can speak like 100,000 languages. You have Enzo Fernandez, who can also speak Spanish. Aspilicueta speaks Spanish. So many of them. So I don't know if language is going to be a problem. But we had some managers in the past that had some English problems. But I don't remember like one that couldn't even speak a word. That they try, They try. At least you can understand what they are trying to say. Even Luis Felipe Scolari. So I don't know if speaking English is going to be a problem. And when he's talking about long-term project, that means that he embraced also the fact that he will need to develop, right? To work with youngsters, right? Because when you go for a long-term project, it's not gonna be only big names. And for me, if you can't work with the youngsters, and then it's a big no-no for me. We have so many of them that we bought all over the world. We need somebody who can be a coach and who can be a manager, if that makes sense. You manage and you coach. So everything goes together, and you have the pedigree, you have credential to take a big team like Chelsea, but also balance out, not buy all the time, but develop also your own players and make your own world-class players. Look at Ancelotti. That is like a perfect top manager with also ability to develop. Checkbook, no more. No thanks. Stay away with your trophies and your experience. So I don't care. At the moment, I want to see really a long project with somebody who can do both. And I thought at least, that Graham Potter was that guy that was going to do both. But he just showed us that he's just good at developing without any pressure or without any charisma or anything else. Just leave him in the team that not gonna push on anything, so he can do it. After years. You can see the fruit, and the fruit is gonna be only being a good team or develop a world-class players that other team are gonna buy. But when it comes to now let's go and win, not gonna happen. So that is not what Chelsea need at the moment. So Chelsea fans are divided. They are really divided now. Some people are calling Nagelsmann as Graham Potter of Germany. I saw all kind of comment. Some people want Enrique because he won the Champions League. So if you win something, that means you're gonna win it again at Chelsea. That is the narrative and the mindset. Just because you won with another team with other players, that means immediately you're gonna win. So there are so many criteria that you have to take to consideration. He hasn't managed any team for more than 7 years now. Any club team, I'm talking about national team, is a different kind of football, where you are pretty much on vacation for the entire year and you're just flying all over the world watching good players from your country, and then you put them together for 2 weeks and then they win you a game or not, and then they go goodbye and you go back on vacation again. That is different than every single day pushing, improving, developing and getting results. So it's a different story, but because he won with Barcelona, that's what Chelsea fans want to hear, right? You won something, that means you're going to win. You cost a lot of money, 100 million. That means that you're a bowler and you're going to pull ball at Chelsea and everything is going to be perfect. So there are some mindset in the Chelsea community, but there is no guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you were successful with another team. Different balls, different generations, different teams, different leagues. So anybody need to be fresh now, okay? Let's give them, all of them, criteria one by one. And I hope that Vivel and Winstanley and all those guys do their job. That's why they are paid millions to do. So find us somebody who can really fit. Charisma, authority, fire in the belly to win, but also can sit down and put the arm on players and understand sometimes and develop them and help them out. Not one-dimensional. We've been having a lot of one-dimensional players, one-dimensional managers, one-dimensional everything at Chelsea Football Club. So I think it's time now to find balance, in my opinion. All right, so I went through a little bit of headlines here. Let me check. So nobody is asking questions and nobody is calling. And if you can help me get 20 likes, because everybody is so quiet, you just let me talk. So at least click that like button if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to participate, just that like, right? Because I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning just to give you the voice. So if you don't comment, you're so quiet, and then what a point of me sacrificing my life. You know what I mean? Because I want you to talk. I want to give you the voice. This is the difference here. Like, we come here for people. I'm just a normal guy like you, so we don't ask people to give or send super chat or do this before we give you a voice. It's just like we want to give everybody the opportunity to talk. So get in there, give me some likes. Let's get at least 20 likes. Comment, ask a question. Maybe ask, tell us what was your breakfast or something, or where are you from or something. Over 20 people watching. So, and tonight I'm gonna be there. You have to be there. We're gonna be here watching the game. 8 hours to go. So it's gonna be Chelsea against Liverpool, Leicester City against Aston Villa, Bournemouth against Brighton, Leeds against Nottingham Forest. But we are going to focus on the Chelsea game. So be there, live, watch along, pre-game show, call-in show, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be here live from Stamford Bridge, so you can give it a chance and see how we do stuff here. A little bit different than other people. So yeah, that is going to be tonight. So let's go. Yep, nothing here. Let's double check on Enrique, Nagelsmann. Everything is trending at the moment. Glazers out, Triple H. Disgusted. Spotify. So let's click on the first trending topic. Enrique, yeah. It's a close race, to be honest with you. Close race. It's a close race, I can tell. Even De Zerbi, no. What Nizar Kinsella said. Nizar said here that don't expect Roberto De Zerbi to enter the race or the process for Chelsea job. He wants to remain at Brighton while the Blues are looking at others like Nagelsmann, Pochettino, Amorim. Yeah, that is not the way you spell Amorim, but Amorim and Luis Enrique. Yeah, I was doing some research last night to figure out each candidate really what they are all about. So if we go one by one here, it's very interesting. De Zerbi, yeah, I don't think Chelsea fans are ready to go for another Brighton manager, you know. It's already kind of mindset, oh man, we are not Brighton, kind of. But this guy, I think if we go for Roberto De Zerbi, people will tolerate. Yeah, that's what I can say. They will tolerate because he's Italian and he replaced Graham Potter over there, and they are doing better apparently. Potter left them in the 4th position and they beat many teams including Manchester United before Chelsea went for him. And to his credit, Graham Potter was doing good. You know, he didn't ask for anybody to come for him. He was happy, having the time of his life after 3 years of hard work, and it started paying off. Okay, like De Zerbi is praised today because of what Graham Potter did. You know, it's easier to inherit a team like Brighton that everything was done and the process was already at the end with world-class players that somebody else developed, than come to Chelsea in the KO that where you have to deal with a bunch of kids and a bunch of 1,000 players from all over the world and try to put them together in a big team like Chelsea. You know what I mean? So De Zerbi got the easiest job ever. So to judge him, really, I will wait to see if he brings his own players and like develop them. Like it's too easy really to take over at Brighton. And he said it even yesterday in the press conference. He said that I wouldn't be in the position today without Graham Potter's work. Like it was too easy for me. So he himself came out to say it's not his team. This was so easy, and everybody understood pretty much what to do. Many people have been saying that he took them to the next level of like scoring more goals, being more threatening in the final third, because even at Brighton, apparently, Graham Potter was struggling to score goals. Like they were playing very, very beautiful football, XG always high, possession, everything, but they don't score. And so he brought the same situation at Chelsea, and somebody who took over there pretty much unlocked the finishing, the final third. So yeah, whatever it is what it is. It is, you believe on what you want to believe, but I don't think we should just throw away everything he did over there just because he didn't work out at Chelsea Football Club. That was apparent, probably his level, no pressure, no nothing. He's so nice, he doesn't have to deal with the media every single day. All you have to do is to keep them in the Premier League, have some good results, win some very tough games. You lose, you win, it's the same. So as long as you keep them in the Premier League. But yeah, so it was a class. I think it's really class and being honest for De Zerbi to come out and say, listen, I haven't really done anything. This is somebody's work. Because there are many managers and many fans who are not grateful. They are not gonna give you any kind of credit. It's all bad. You didn't do anything. But the guy himself came out and said, no, it's not me. This is the guy. I'm not the guy yet. All right. What was the reaction of Aubameyang on Potter's sacking? I don't know. I didn't see any reaction. I think players started to react last night, sending good luck, Gaffer, thank you, stuff like that, because people were wondering why they are not saying anything for more than 24 hours. Nobody said anything. So you have also to understand that they don't want to just jump into the situation like that. It's a shock for everybody. It's kind of, what am I going to say? But today is like people expect players to go on social media immediately to support somebody or trash somebody. I mean, what is the difference anyways? Probably they texted him and say, oh man, I feel sorry for you, and that's it. Just because somebody didn't say anything publicly on social media doesn't mean that that person is not saying anything in private, So I don't know where the obsession is about. He didn't say anything on social media, and that means that they are happy about him leaving. I don't think that theory really fits. Because me, if I was them, the way I am, I would do it privately instead of show off on social media, you know. And Graham Potter is not on social media, by the way. He just have an email. He's old school. That's what he said. So even if you say, oh, Gaffer, whatever, on social media, he's not gonna even read it. So what the point? Let me see. Herbert. Wait. Skylar Herbert. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but I always like feel bad to tell you, but sometimes your audio is just like not really very clear.
Now, is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, obviously, it's been few days since Potter sacking, and you've got some kind of a short list, isn't it? I don't think it's a big. I think as the list says, it is a very short list. I don't think there are many candidates at the moment. And I've been hearing. I was just listening to Talk Sport, and they are saying that a manager is expected to be appointed before the Madrid game. So I think this could be speeding up the process. And yesterday night there were reports that again, Enrique, he said that he's very much looking to a Premier League job, and but he wants a long-term project, at least 3 or 4 years. So I don't know. That's really, that's very shortening the radius of clubs, because Tottenham are not really that club. You're not expected. You won't be given the money, and Enrique likes his kind of players, and I don't think you can rule that club out. Then it comes to Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea is not really again a project club. Chelsea is all about instant success. That's why 15 managers in the last 20 years and 19 trophies in 22 years. So again, I don't see that happening with Enrique. I'll like to see Enrique at Chelsea. That will be a very culturally changing for you guys. You and your whole fan base have to become a bit like united. You have to have patience with him, and you have to go down the Ten Hag route. That's what we are doing at the moment, because Ten Hag has a long-term vision right now. So maybe, I don't know, but that could come as a cultural shock for Chelsea fans. I mean, they are spoiled. You have been spoiled, and arguably in the right way by Roman. So I don't know if you will expect him or not. And then there is obviously Nagelsmann. And we talked about it yesterday. Like, he is a very unique personality. He's a good coach, and he got sacked not because of his incapabilities. He's a very good coach, but again, he comes with his own baggage, and he's very young. And if there is some run-in with Todd Bowley, and what I have learned of Todd Bowley so far is, like, he will tolerate things to an extent, and then he will do whatever he likes, because it's his club. He's writing the checks. 600 million. So I will be very interested to see who you guys appoint, because whoever you're going to appoint, I think it will be very contrasting to what your previous appointment, which is Potter.
Yeah, this time they want to make sure they don't make the same mistake. And you just say that Chelsea are not like a project team, but they have a project now. You have to say to have some kind of project. That was under Roman Abramovich. This is investment money. People are waiting to get their money back, and you have to build for long-term success instead of buy now and win trophies. Roman was all about prestige. He didn't care about getting money out of the team, so he didn't care about who is coming and if he's gonna spend 50 million out of the blue on somebody like Torres, and then he doesn't even tell the manager. He just good. I like this player. He's coming to Chelsea. You're gonna play him. Period. So now it's a project that need to work for long term, but also keep the Chelsea DNA of the last years, which is winning also. So need somebody who can find balance between the project and also winning. So that is gonna be always difficult to find, and always difficult to explain to Chelsea fans, because how spoiled we've been in the last 20 years. But But we have no choice now but to accept some kind of project, but not a project with Pora where he only he's a good project manager in a certain level where there is no pressure to win anything, and he's gonna take years, 3 years, 4 years, develop and make players better without any pressure. But in a pressuring environment like Chelsea, he's not just the guy. He tried. We even got a mental training coach to help him, and some press conferences and some interviews you can see like he been pushed to say those things because he been coached by that guy, Mr. Inoka. But when it's not you and you're trying to push to be somebody else, it just doesn't work. So you could tell, like, even the few the few interview that he gave, and we were like, yeah, this is what the Chelsea manager is all about. You can tell clearly that this guy been pushed to say these things. But the end of the day is like, for how long I can act? I can't be an actress. This is me. Just be you. So you don't push him to fight with the referee or come and tell the truth in the media. He's always reserved kind of guy. I'm not gonna say this is not my personality. I have to accept, I can't change it anymore. So no, man, that guy guy is not for a big team like Chelsea.
I mean, look, the appointment of Potter, I think you are right. It was aimed at, a long-term project. But, even with long-term projects, there are short-term goals. And, Potter wasn't meeting them. Like, why haven't you have been in charge for 6 months now? And there is no style of play. Every week there is a new starting 11. Players don't know where to be. And, you are having 20 shots and not scoring goals. So, some of it is not on Potter, but largely it is on Potter. So I think Boli, as a owner, that's what his first mistake. I think now he is trying to correct it, and he has to make this one right. Whatever you guys they are planning in the boardroom, like whoever they want to appoint, it has to be right for them. And man, I'm looking forward.
The first decision about Potter was, this guy, he was advised back then by I don't know who. And he didn't have any sporting director. He was himself in charge of transfer, in charge of everything. And when he saw, this guy is good, and he was advised by such and such.
He traveled to Barcelona.
Yeah, so he kind of rushed it. Let's go for this guy. He's the guy. Instead of, the idea was good, long-term project, but he didn't realize that this was Chelsea. The end of the day, project good, but somebody, charismatic who can come and impose, somebody who can really, really get on players in the dressing room and get something. We are all human beings. A human being likes to be pushed. A human being, you don't just let them go do your thing. Sometimes you need really to push a little bit. So, I don't know. I think the tendency now is switching a little bit to Luis Enrique. Yesterday was all about the German guy, but Julian Nagelsmann. And today I see many people are kind of switching because of trophies. And when you talk about trophy, and trophy go together with Chelsea, so they just think that this guy is gonna reproduce the same Copa de la Rey. He won them. I don't know how many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if he was that long at Barcelona to have like 6 Copa de la Rey. La Liga he won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this all as a player or as a manager. I don't know, but what this picture here from Sascoa said, La Liga, and then Super Copa de España 3 times, Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup 2, Champions League 1, the Club World Cup 1, Olympic medal. Oh yeah. So I see. As a player and as a manager. That's why I was like, he wasn't there like for 6 years. I don't.
He did have MSN though.
What do you say?
I mean, he did have Messi, Neymar, and Suarez.
Yeah. He won a lot of trophies, but he played for Barcelona as a player. He played for Real Madrid also as a player. So I think in this picture here, the trophies that they put, not only as a manager, because they put even Olympic medal here, just to show his achievement as a football man, a player and also a manager. Tanish.
Can I say something about the news the second?
Yes, sir, you can say it. But can you put your microphone a little bit closer, my brother? I can't really hear you properly. I know even me, I'm struggling to wake up here. I haven't had my coffee and cereal.
I actually slept at...
talk a little bit louder, my friends. Let's go.
Yeah, I actually slept at 5 p.m. today.
It's getting worse. I don't know if it's me or him. Yes, go on.
Yeah. Okay. I actually slept at 5 p.m. today and just woke up.
Oh, 5 p.m.? Oh, all right.
Yeah. To 8 p.m.
Okay, my friend, let's go. Give your opinion.
Okay,
I haven't seen you for a while, but I missed your reaction when it comes to Pora.
Okay.
The genius.
So with Chelsea sacking Potter, I think that was the right decision. I think Potter in the end just wasn't the right Chelsea fit, and our fans will accept that. But what I do not like is that Chelsea have sacked 2 managers in the same season. That is absolutely ridiculous, and they're going to hire a 3rd manager in the same season.
Yes.
And the second thing is that I am not sure why people are hating on Julian Nagelsmann, because he hasn't lost a UCL game before for Bayern, and his record for RB was amazing too. And I honestly do not rate Enrique, because he had a full super team and he did not give results, because Enrique is a good manager, but Nagelsmann is what's best at the moment, because Chelsea are not getting managers like Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp. Nagelsmann is a very young manager. There's just one issue. Nagelsmann may fight with the ball again, because he got fired at Bayern because he didn't work well with the ball like Tuchel did with Chelsea. That's the only issue.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna find 100% somebody who is perfect. You have to deal with some issues at some point. Just like you said, you don't understand why people don't like Julian, but your choice is I don't know. And also, what I want to say is, people have choices. Like, you have your reasons why you don't like such and such. So I mean, nobody is gonna be perfect, and we have just to trust our directors and everybody that this time around they're gonna do the job. You're not gonna convince everybody. You see online, people are divided at the moment. Some people are talking about he's skateboarding all the time. He's still like a baby, and that is not the character to Chelsea. But you never know how he's gonna be in the dressing room. I've seen him very angry. I've seen him very happy. So I don't think that he should fake it and pretend. He's still young. He still can go skydiving or something. So I don't think those little things that people are making it are really important at the moment. 100%. As long as you do your job. You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody that we're gonna get now, nobody is gonna be perfect. Even Amorim.
He has some. Wait, let me check him.
Yeah, Amorim, the guy from Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, his story also is very, very good. Just like Pora's story in England. But the difference is the guy won many trophies over there, coming from nowhere. but he hasn't really shown anything like in Europe. In Champions League, they got out of the pools. They went to Europa League. They beat Arsenal. They have a chance to go far. But you can also tell that he developed a lot of youngsters. Leao, like so many of them there that you can tell. So I don't know. Nobody's going to be perfect, my friends. This time around, I'm going to try to stay away from all this and accept whoever is coming that door, because what happened is that at the end of the process, people say, oh, you wanted this and you wanted that. And I'm like, I don't choose anybody. The end of the day, they're going to impose somebody to me, and I have to support whoever is going to be there. And people will make it sound like, oh, you wanted Graham Potter, you wanted such and such. I'm like, I didn't know this guy until he joined Chelsea Football Club. Like, all I knew about Graham Potter is like, oh, wow, Brighton are doing good, you know? Wow. Well, yeah, they are doing good. They beat Manchester United. Look, they drew against Chelsea. Wow, they are doing good. They are fourth on the table. But never, ever, like, paid attention about Graham Potter. Never made a video before he signed for Chelsea. But some people made it look like, oh, you wanted him. No, what do you expect me to do when he's already there? I have to support him. I have to support whoever, even Big Sam. That's what I do. So, so I'm going to stay away from this process. I'm going to just make videos fairly to everybody. Like, I'm preparing a video about Enrique, about Pochettino, about all of them. I'm still working on it and finding, you know, image. But whoever is going to be there, my friend, you and me, we don't have decisions to make here, right?
So, if Chelsea somehow hired Brendan Rodgers would still have to support it no matter what, because the manager Chelsea will be recruiting is going to be managing us for the next couple seasons, maybe, because we can't afford to sack another manager because of how much because Chelsea have already sacked 2 managers in one season. So next season, I think Chelsea will really Chelsea just need to find a manager while taking patience. Like, do not rush the manager decisions like we did with Graham Potter. I just want Chelsea to take their time. That's it. Like, if Chelsea just randomly go out and just go and get a manager just because they want to beat Real Madrid, that's not the process Chelsea are having. They need to actually find out which managers fit Chelsea the most. Instead of just
they have to do their homework, because if you just rush because somebody there and you want to beat Real Madrid, what if Real Madrid beat you, and then what next? So you have to go for somebody who is for the present and who is also for the future. So
that's Nagelsmann. That's definitely Julian Nagelsmann.
And somebody here, Prince, asked Nagelsmann take full control of the dressing room. Well, you and me, we don't know. We never been in the dressing room, but we heard that he's getting on people like Muller. He's getting on people like Neuer and stuff like that. He can bench people like Gnabry, Leroy Sané. Like, he's kind of no nonsense, regardless of what you see him skateboarding and doing some childish stuff, because he's still 35 years old. When he wears 100%. He wears his skinny jeans, and you know, he's a fashion guy, and people confuse that. He looks like he's a guy with a little bit of character. So you and me, we don't know what is gonna happen, and you can't just judge and say, oh, he can't take care of control of the dressing room. How do you know that? How can you manage until the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and when he was with Leipzig, winning and finishing top 4 with a Leipzig team that nobody knew. You know, they had the money, but you know, nobody knew Werner and all that. Nagelsmann kind of like put them in another level. So you have to give him some credit that regardless how young he is, but he got also some character. You see him getting on referees, getting on players, getting mad and smashing bottle of waters and whatever in the dressing room. You know, he doesn't stand and wait and you know, just like Porter. So you can tell somebody got character. That's why I made a video yesterday. You go on GFC YouTube channel and you will see some of his like press conferences and how he's explaining his philosophy. He can also speak a very, very, very good English. And if you compare to other guys that are here, like they will struggle really a lot with English here. Probably it's not going to be a problem though, the language, but I'm just throwing that out there. So if you look at the way even he attacked referees, and you see Graham Potter who is coming and say, you know, it's happened. It's football. Sometimes you get some decision, and sometimes some decision you don't get, and you see like Moyes who is gonna get on like the referee in this country are shameful. Like they don't deserve this level. We have the best product. The best product in the world in terms of football, the Premier League, and we have the referees in this level. This is a disgrace. People will go and
100%.
say stuff sometimes, and this guy is gonna say a clear penalty, so many wrong decisions made, and it's a happen. You know, probably it was going to be unfair if we got all 3 points. It's not fair. Like you see what I mean? But you see a young man who comes out there and he said, I'm going to get fined at the end of this interview, but I'm going to say it. Regardless of the fine, I'm going to have to pay.
Like with Conte.
But I have to say it. So, I don't know. People are making assumptions now based on the narrative that's going on social media. But nobody really knows what is going to happen in the dressing room. I don't think he's gonna be fazed by anybody in the dressing room. He hasn't
100%.
He hasn't like won the Champions League, that for sure, but he got as far as he could and did pretty well. And he won the
Bayern is a huge deal.
German League. He won Bundesliga, German Cup, Super Cup, all kind of cups over there. So he knows he got that test of winning. So I'm not trying even to like defend him here, because I'm gonna defend also Enrique at some point. I'm gonna defend also Amorim, because I've been reading some of I've been reading on them and I know what they can do. So I would say probably the same for other managers. I just don't wanna judge people based on the narrative, if that makes sense.
With Enrique, it's tricky. Like, if we got him as manager, I'd be fine with it, because Chelsea. If we got Enrique, I'll be fine with it, because there's not many. Because he's not a horrible manager. He can definitely manage a team like Chelsea. It's just that Nagelsmann is someone I also know about, because he can play without a striker. Okay. Nagelsmann fits Chelsea also because he can play without a striker. He can he can manage Chelsea without a striker. Look what he did at Bayern Munich. He didn't have a proper striker except Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting, but before that he had Lewandowski. And he have a Choupo-Moting. Yeah, I can accept that. Lewandowski left. Yeah, I know, like right now is a lot of assumption. Like Prince here is saying, like, I don't want to experience another AVB. That's the problem we have. We judge people too much too quickly away. Just because somebody failed, just because you had a bad experience in the past, doesn't mean that you're gonna have it in the future. And people learn. I don't see any connection between this guy and AVB. Are you talking about his age, because they had almost the same age? But age is just a number. I mean, I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt on that one, and I don't know. That is your opinion. But at the end of the day, it's not you, it's not me. We can fight here. We can say whatever we want. We can push whoever we want. it doesn't matter because somebody else is gonna make the decision, and you have to take it. Even if the owners decided to go with Porra, there is nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. All you can do is insult people on social media, make theories, be evil, treating his family and all that. But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can change.
It's just the game.
It's just a waste of time and all that.
With Chelsea, not Chelsea. I'm just more concerned about the game at Liverpool. I want us to get a new manager soon enough, but I'm fully concerned about the game against Liverpool today. That's on my mind fully today, because I'm really nervous because this team is very, 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 very unreliable when it comes to scoring goals, and also because we had 8 shots on target against Aston Villa. 27 shots against Aston Villa, yet not a single goal. It's just very hard to trust Chelsea, even when they have open chances, because Chelsea is a team who's not been good at having striker for 5-6 seasons, but it's just been getting exposed in the last couple of seasons than it has in the past.
So you say that you're not confident for tonight. So you think that we're gonna get beaten by Liverpool?
0-0 draw. It's gonna be like the first game.
It's gonna be 0-0 because we don't have anybody to score goals. So that also is another issue that people forget, right? Like, if you look at the amount of chances we created, a lot of them enough to win games, but we can't score. And when we concede, we collapse and we don't know what to do anymore. So we can blame whoever we want. Even Graham Potter, of course, is the head of the project, and he needs to take responsibilities. But if you look at how many chances we missed, and then you said if we had somebody clinical, probably Graham Potter was going to still be there and score goals. Even Thomas Tuchel was struggling with the same issues of nobody is scoring. So that's also another part of the story that people don't want to mention. But you can bring whoever you want. If people are not clinical, they don't finish their chances, it's gonna be the same. So now we're not pushing more. We're not highlighting players because it's Porra. We want Porra out.
Yeah.
But if it was another manager, we were going to highlight players. We were going to blame them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next 2 weeks are going to be very important because I want to see how Chelsea do with a new manager. If the same stuff happens and the same shit happens, then us fans are going to make a new excuse. Like with Potter, he wasn't making the right formations, the right choices. But honestly, the players were also not performing for him and not giving trust to Potter because it was. But Potter really needed to go because he just wasn't up to it. Like he should have taken like another step before Chelsea. I honestly hope Potter gets a good job in his next club, wherever it is, Leicester City and stuff. But Chelsea have always had one issue for the last 6 years after Newcastle left. We don't have a striker to finish our chances. Even with Lukaku, we still couldn't get a real striker to finish our chances. It's just because Chelsea have missed so many open goals this season. So many open goals, which have been basic training issues. It's just the mentality. Because Chelsea attackers always get nervous when we have an open goal or easy shot, Like it's just a mentality issue at this rate.
Yeah.
Because in training, I can't compare training to the games, but you see what I mean. They just panic under pressure.
Yeah.
Like with Felix, every single time he has a shot, he either shoots it to the keeper or he tries to hit a high shot, which gets deflected by the crossbar.
Yeah. So, people, slowly and surely, if I don't get more calls and more comment, I will try to close the show. Let me see. Yeah, we're still here for a few. We still have a little bit of time. So, if you wanna jump and come here, talk to us, just do it, free of charge. And if you wanna follow me here on social media, it's me here, Green Turf, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform you are in, you're gonna find me there. And come here. Kai Havertz today. So what is your starting 11 for today?
For today, maybe I'd probably put Kepa behind goals.
Kepa Arrizabalaga, did you say that?
Yes, Kepa behind goals, and then I'll probably put Ben Chilwell at the left back position. I'd put two centre backs. I'll go back to the regular formation. I'll put two centre backs, Badia, Shaw, and Fofana, and then I'll put Reece James right back, and then I'll probably go with three midfielders, which will be Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the right mid, Enzo Fernandez and Mateo Kovacic, and then I'll probably go with Kai Havertz. I think I'll go with Kai Havertz up front for today because I think he has the opportunity to score today, and I'd also put Mikhail Mudryk and João Felix in the flanks.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah, because usually I have never ever put João Felix in the wings. I always usually put him behind Kai Havertz, but I think Chelsea may put him in the flanks for today because Bruno has never ever actually given an 11 before. That's the only issue. Yeah.
But listen, sometimes you don't have to do anything. You just have to use common sense. Like, put people who deserve to be there, give them a chance. I don't even know if Fofana is gonna be there. He trained yesterday, one training session after yet another injury. So I don't know if he's gonna be match fit or not. Thiago Silva is not training with the group yet. So Koulibaly is gonna be there. Badiashile need to be there for sure. He's not in the Champions League.
Yeah, I think Koulibaly needs to be rested for a few more games because he's just been. I know we didn't back him, but I would love to see Badiashile Fofana pairing, and I'd also love to see Chelsea make some subs. If we're losing in the 50-60 minute instead of doing what we did with Potter, where we just did the subs after it was too late.
Yeah, we have to be proactive. We have to be proactive when something is not working. Make the decision the right time and make the right substitution. You don't make substitution for just the heck of it, just because you have to do it, but you make the substitution that can bring something to the team. What we've seen so far is he just makes substitution that will make us worse. So so this guy, he never picked up a team before. He never selected a team. This is his first time, and against Liverpool. But that shouldn't be an excuse, because even you and me from home, we can tell what is gonna work and what we wanna see. So use common sense, simple common sense. Don't try to complicate things. Put people in their natural positions and let them do what they can do. But if you're gonna do whatever Potter was doing, I don't know if he tried to be Pep Guardiola, where he's gonna play with 11 midfielders or 11 goalkeepers or something. You are not in that level yet, And to get in that level, you have just even to work with the team for years and they understand certain things, but you can't even get the basics right, and you wanna twist and change and complicate all the time. That is not gonna work. So today, that guy with the assistant coaches, with everybody, even the players, everybody can help him. Like sometimes the team can pick itself. You just look at it and you say, this is the team. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or whatever. You just have to do the right thing, do the basics 100%. Right, and then you can do something. But Potter, man, Potter is somebody that I don't know. I try my best to support the guy, but it came to the level that you don't even have anything really to back him. Like, what am I going to sell to you people? What am I going to say when you make those kind of decisions? The lineup, the subs, the tactics, everything all over the place. What am I going to tell people? Like, I have nothing to say,
The only defense for Potter is give him more time, because Graham Potter, if we stayed with the whole season and we would have to back him next season, I think Chelsea made the right decision, and they sold their pride and second manager, because the players were also not fully in sync with Potter, because usually with Tuchel and stuff, the players post the Instagram story regarding the manager leaving and saying their goodbyes, but I did not see anything about that except a couple players, which were Ben Chilwell and I forgot the other player, and honestly, look at Pep when he played against Chelsea. No, when he managed against Chelsea this season, he put on Jack Grealish. He made an instant impact and won them the game against us.
Yeah, everybody can win against Potter and Chelsea, though. You don't have to be a genius or change Jack Grealish. They were going to beat us anyways. But it's just happened that you are in a team that have zero tactics, zero nothing. They are just reactive and try to see, just try to hope that something can happen. So, I'm not going to take that consideration. I'm not going to call it like Pep masterclass or anything, because anybody is better than Potter in that point. Like everybody, there's nothing that he can do to change or anything. It just gets worse. So I'm not gonna even take that to consideration. But I got your point. The point is the subs that you bring from the bench supposed to come and help, supposed to come and change something. But we make changes that will change us negatively. Other people make changes that will change them positively. Go on.
Potter. I have to go after this because I need dinner. But Graham Potter just does the formations because he wants to keep everyone happy. Like, he don't see it as him wanting to win a game. He just wants to keep every single player happy, because Graham Potter was clearly out of his depth, because he was clearly just clinging on to the job. He just, like, you see Chelsea when they're leading 1-0, they just go back to fully defense mode, because look at the game against Everton. We let bloody Everton score 2 goals against us, and because we weren't attacking, we were just letting Everton break on the counter, and look what happened. With our new manager, if we're leading 1-0 and I would like to see us get another goal instead of just defending from the back, because
because Potter doesn't know anything. Like, that goal for him is just like a miracle. So let's just close the shop 30 minutes into the game. Let's close the shop now because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get another goal. This was a goal, a chance. So yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. So my friends, thank you so much. You wanted to leave, right?
Yep.
All right, thank you so much, and see you tonight again because I will be back for the pre-game show and watch along. So be here if you have time, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Tanish, my brother from Australia, he just called, and if you want to call us, you can do the same. You can give your formation and your starting 11 so we can have fun here. So I don't know what to do today. I don't even know who is fit 100%. This guy here, I don't think he should start because he's injury prone kind of player. Or Mr. Fofana. I saw him training yesterday, but training doesn't mean that you are much fit. So I don't want to risk any kind of injury. Probably bring him in the second half at some point so he can build some fitness for Real Madrid. You know what I mean? That is my thinking behind it. So I am not going to start with Wesley Fofana. But he's back, which is good. So my back three, I have no choice but to play Kalidou because Thiago Silva is not there. And I will bring Trevor Chalobah in the back three. Because even the first leg, I think the first leg at Anfield, Chalobah played. Remember? Chalobah played that game against Liverpool in the first leg. So I will go with my back three of Badiashile, Kalidou Koulibaly, and Trevor Chalobah. Yeah, I know that... Koulibaly is very suspect. Yeah, I have to agree with you. But when he plays around other people, they can help him. All he has to do is like be a sweeper. You know, he does better from the middle of three. So I'm gonna give him that place there. And wing backs, of course, it's gonna be Chile and Reece. Pivot, that is a tough one because Kante is back and he played, I don't know, 20 minutes. I don't know how many minutes he played the last time. I don't even remember because that game I wanna forget really that game. But I'm gonna continue with Captain Kova and Enzo Fernandez. Front three, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to play this guy at the beginning. Mikhailo Mudryk need to be on the bench, and I will play Christian Pulisic. Because he's match fit, he scored goals here with the national team. He had a great international break with the national team here. And he's on form. Yeah, he's on form. Just give him a chance. Raheem Sterling is coming from another injury again, so we don't know how good or bad he is. So keep him on the bench as a weapon in the second half. That's what I'm gonna do. Christian Pulisic, and it's almost impossible to leave Joao Felix out of the team, you know. So Felix need to be there because he's Felix, but this brother need to improve. Let me tell you, right? The truth is, Felix need to improve. He need to score goals. We paid a lot of money for a loan, 20 million for 6-month loan. The return so far been not good because we're not winning. Not only his fault, but he's missing a lot of chances, hitting the post, shooting to the moon, being very selfish in the last third. He's just like other players, but we don't talk about him because he's Felix. You know, people need to wake up and smell the coffee and start telling the truth instead of targeting some people. Felix is doing the same exact thing that Mason Mount was doing, the same exact thing that Kai Havertz is doing, which is missing a lot of chances and being selfish in the final third. You can dribble, you can do whatever you want, turn and the flicks and step overs. It's all good. But at the end of the day, we need you to score. So he need to be there. And in front, I don't think I'm going to go with Kai. I'm going to take a chance, like, boom. I go for Datro. Bam. I bring Datro here. Aubameyang hasn't played a game of football for, I don't know, more than 3 months or so. So even if the new coach want to trust him, but do you think that he's match fit? He's not with the national team anymore. Do you think that he's match fit? So Datro, give him a chance. Let's see what's going to happen. The end of the day, what do you have to lose? Because we put the so-called world-class players in place, they can't even score a goal. So what do you have to lose? Put Datro over there and let's see what's going to happen. And that is my opinion. And look at options that we have, right? We have options. We have we can do a lot with this team. A lot, really. If we want to be, I don't know, we want to match them like 4-3-3, we can also do it. Because we have options. We can play midfield 3. We take Chalobah here out. We put Reece James. If we go 4-3-3, and then it's gonna be this way. All right. It's gonna be this way, and we go midfield 3 of Captain Kova, Dennis Zakaria. The guy is ready. He is ready to kill, but nobody is giving him a chance. And then you go with Enzo. What a midfield you can have here. And why I'm not putting Kante, because I don't want to rush Kante or the Zidane. He need to play in the second half, so he can be match fit for the Real Madrid game. So Kante and Wesley Fofana, we need them in the second half. Give them some time so we can get ready for Real Madrid, because they have to be there. They have to start the Real Madrid game, right? So Kante second half. If we go 4-3-3 to match Liverpool, man, we have options. We can destroy them for fun. We can do it. So regardless of the shape that we can go with today, I think we are good. I just don't understand why our genius manager tried to make everything difficult. This is a great team here, Look at options that we have from the bench. Noni Madueke can come and replace Joao Felix. And then we take Pulisic off at some point. Take Pulisic off. You bring Mikhailo Mudryk. When everybody is tired in the second half. And Mudryk running at Trent Alexander-Arnold, James Milner, Van Dijk. That is going to be some damage. It's going to be some damage caused there by Mudryk. I don't think he is ready yet to start or play 90 minutes, but second half when everybody is tired, this guy can cause a lot of trouble. Man, we have options. A lot of options. Ruben, Chukwuemeka, Hakim Ziyech, Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount also is back in training. Raheem Sterling is back. So if we are leading comfortably, we can afford to make some changes. But the problem we have here is that we can't score a goal. We can't buy a goal. And hey, I forget about the goalkeeper. I'm not gonna go with Kepa. I'm sorry. Let me find Edouard Mendy somewhere. Yeah, no Kepa. I'm sorry. I will go with Mr. Mendy. No Kepa for sure. So we have options, people. Kepa, he always, I don't know, probably Liverpool scored more goals against him than other players in the world. They know how to target him. They know how to target his size. He always gives the ball away all the time against Liverpool. Mo Salah is going to enjoy those top corners, top bins. Man, Trent Alexander-Arnold, free kicks, everything is going to go at the back of the net with Kepa Arrizabalaga. So, for me, no Kepa. Sorry, I respect the guy, but he's not really somebody that you can count. Mendy, if we can keep it simple. Let him be Peter Cech. He is horrible with his feet. Let him do what he does best. Don't force him to be Alisson Becker. Let him be Mendy. Old school goalkeeper. And he's going to deliver. Okay, let me see if we have some... If I have some comment here. Yeah. Mr. D-Rock said that he prefers Enrique. According to him, yeah. People have choices in life, my friend. Mr. Don Pora. Pora, oh, you're not on vacation yet, Pora? Don Pora. Go take a vacation. You got a lot of money at Chelsea. Go enjoy your holiday somewhere. Buy a Haaland. Drink your pina colada. That's it. So, Pora, we don't really need you right now. Just go away as far as you can from Chelsea. These owners set Pora to fail. That fact, okay. How they set him to fail? I can't even read. He said that to fail, that fact this squad was smaller, Pora will succeed. But no, they added more, 32 players. It's a joke owners. So you are blaming the owners for bringing Enzo Fernandez, for bringing Mikhailo Mudryk, for bringing Joao Felix, for bringing Datro Fofana, Noni Madueke, Benoit Badiashile, and others, right? So you're blaming them for buying more quality players in the team. And that also shows that he doesn't have he doesn't have balls to make a decision. I don't think the size of the squad is the problem. Because he benched Aubameyang, okay? He can also bench other players. What the size of the squad has to do with playing back three of Reece James, Kukurea, and Kalidou Koulibaly. What that has to do with that? I can understand if I look at it from another angle. From your perspective, it's a big squad. What that has to do with tactics, what that has to do with formation and picking players. You know, at least make the right decisions. If the squad is big, I think that is a good problem to have because you have options. So I don't know what you're trying to say here. You know that I've been defending Pora from day one until the last day. But I'm not going to be hypocrite here and say and blame other people. Because the decision making were horrible from that brother. Everybody knows I'm not going to be ashamed of supporting him. I supported him. And if he was still at Chelsea, I was going to support him. But sometimes you have just to tell the truth. I think the size of the squad shouldn't be a problem. 32 player, what is the big difference between... Because in the squad, you have 25 players anyways. So let's say 5 more players on top. What that is the difference. And you don't use Oba. You don't use Datro. You sent him to the academy. You don't use Lewis Hall anymore. My friend, those are just excuses that don't make sense. It's good to have quality like Enzo and all that than have somebody like Jorginho in the team. So you wanted to keep the squad the way it is with Jorginho, with injury Kante, with I don't know who's gonna be there. I mean, I just don't get you. I don't get the excuse behind a big squad. Really, it doesn't make sense to me. He never asked, but he knew what he was getting to. You don't have to ask. You are head coach. Everybody knows about it. We moved from getting players that the manager want to getting players that the team want, that Chelsea want. What Madueke has to do with Graham Potter failure. How many times he played Madueke? You're talking as if the players that we brought were bad and he was using them and he was obligated to use them. How many times Madueke played 90 minutes under him? He played few games, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What that has to do with the performance of the team. And if you didn't get Madueke, you don't use Madueke, you don't use Ziyech, you don't use anybody. So I don't understand what the point you are trying to say here. Like they were wrong buying players and Pora needed to buy his own player. That is that is your theory. I don't get it, because even at Brighton they have a great scouting department, and even at Brighton he doesn't make decisions. So he doesn't have to want somebody in order to buy a player, because Brighton also got that model of they have a great scouting department, they have sporting director, and they make decision, and they can ask you, the manager, to say, hey, we want, you can have your opinion, but your opinion at the end doesn't matter because you are just a head coach. So he signed as a head coach. If you look at his first interview, he's not a manager. He's not a Chelsea manager where you have to manage everything and decide about transfer. He always repeats that I am a head coach and I have to work with what I got. And there is nothing wrong by benching some people that you don't believe in. Madueke, everybody understand that, okay, we are so many of us here, so I can't make everybody happy. Somebody is going to be hurt. That's why Aubameyang is not playing. That's why somebody like Badiashile is not in the Champions League list. So you have to make tough decisions. That's why you are paid 13 million a season to make decisions. So you knew what you're getting into. You knew that you are the head coach, and now you try to blame the squad. Wow. I don't know. Find another excuse, my friend, because me, in the same channel here, I've been making videos, many videos a day to defend Pora. So you don't like Pora more than I do. You don't defend Pora more than I do. I came out with all kinds of theories in the same channel here. I made calling shows. I got in trouble with so many people who didn't like Pora and who think that I am the reason Pora still in the job and I hired Pora. So I don't see any excuse that you can give me here. I'm not talking now like I'm not becoming Pora's enemy after supporting him for 6 months every single day. But I have to be realistic and tell the truth. The end of the day, if you're going to blame the squad size, that is making you really a Sunday league kind of a manager. Because a big manager, a quality manager, you are going to find solutions and you are going to say, you know what, you're not playing because it's too big. Because you are the boss. You are the boss. You can't please everybody. So if you're going to be there to try to please everybody, and that is your problem, lack of charisma, lack of authority. So that even makes him worse. Even if you're going to complain about the size, that makes you even worse than a Sunday league kind of manager. You know what I mean? Size? Oh my goodness me. This is strange, my friend. This is really strange. Find something better to defend this guy. I can't defend him anymore. At some point, I was bringing everything on the table. Give him time, you know. But at the end of the day, just be honest. Let's be honest here, my friends. That guy is awful for Chelsea. All right. Any comment here? I've been here talking to myself. The link is there provided for you to call, but nobody is calling. Get in the poll. Let us know who do you want to be the next Chelsea manager. And if you can help me get 50 likes before I leave, I will appreciate that. I'm going to have to leave very soon. I'm still here for 15 more minutes. And then I'm going to have to go back and sleep for a little while. And then do some work because I have to pay my bills. And then come back for the game again, right? So I have a very, very busy schedule today. So 15 more minutes here before I leave. So if you're still around and you want to come and comment or give your lineup today, you know, you can come and tell us if you want Kepa in goal or you want Mendy or you want N'Golo Kante to start today or you want somebody. Listen, this is just my own choice. You don't have to agree with me. And believe me, this is not what the manager is thinking right now. He might have his own idea. And you might see Hakim Ziyech back in the starting 11. You might see N'Golo Kante start the game today. We don't know. We're just having fun here based on, you know, your likes and your dislikes, right? So nothing serious here. Okay, thank you so much. I see many people. Oh, wow, people are liking and liking. You see, you have to ask. Sometimes all you need is to ask. Tell people to do it. Let's get to 50 likes if it's possible before I leave. I'm going to leave in 15 minutes or less than that already. Let's say 12 minutes to go until I am gone. So get in the comment section down below and have your voice heard. Okay, let me go back to on social media if there is anything to report from big outlet, big sources. Enzo Fernandez, what a player we got. What a player. What a player ruined by Porabol. All right, I'm just checking on certain things here very quickly. If we have anything to report. My biggest fear tonight is gonna be Anthony Taylor. Remember the guy? He doesn't like Chelsea. He will make sure that Chelsea lose tonight. But we are playing home. Energy from the fans and all that. I think what he's gonna try to do today, we are going to defeat them. We're going to beat Liverpool. Imagine somebody who never managed a team before, right? Bruno Salto. Imagine if he beat Jurgen Klopp tonight. What is going to happen? Somebody called him a 42 years old virgin. I think the Daily Mail or I don't know, the Sun or something. They put a title there calling him that 40. Called him a 40 42 years old virgin. Our manager. Virgin in terms of he never picked a team before, Bruno. He never picked a team before. Yeah, this is it. You see the title here? They called him. Bruno said that he never picked a team before. That's why the title is the 42 years old virgin. Oh my goodness me. So imagine really getting beat by a virgin, somebody who his first time to manage a team is against Liverpool. That is going to be humiliating, right? Yeah, but we're gonna do it anyways. So get in the comment section down below, let your voice heard, my friend. Vivian, my brother, good morning. Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago. You see, this time around I'm not gonna confuse you with my another brother, Nicholas from Zimbabwe. Nicholas. I have two Nicholas in the channel that I know very well. This is the brother from. Okay. Good morning, bro. Who would you like to see at Chelsea? You're talking about the manager, right? This time around, I'm gonna let you do it, not me, bro. Because I don't make decisions at the end of the day. Whoever is gonna come there, I will support him. I supported Porter, by the way. I'm not ashamed of saying that. Because I don't make decisions. All of them looks like interesting candidates, you know. I like people who develop youngsters. You know me. I'm me with my youngsters, with my academy. I like to see a long-term project. I don't like to see a checkbook manager who always buys, get me this, get me that. Like, I think we have more than enough right now to develop them and start beating teams for fun and winning trophies. We might need probably a couple more players, you know, a very clinical number 9 or something, and we should be fine. So I don't want to see another guy who will come and start complaining in press conferences all the time. I need more quality. No. I want to see somebody who is also flexible, who can find solutions when we are not winning. You know, who have plan A, plan B, plan C to you know, flexible, not one-dimensional, sideways, backward, go to Reece James, cross and hop. No, I want to see the ball through the middle. I want to see the ball through the side. I want to see all kind of, you know, tactics during the game. If something is wrong, you know, you find solutions. So I have my criteria. My criteria are very, very difficult to get. But first of all, somebody who can develop a project manager plus a winning manager. You know what I mean? Everything combined. You are here for the project. You are here for long term. You can develop. You can coach, especially a coach. I want to see Chukwuemeka in 1 year or 6 months from now. I'm like, wow. Look at the level Chukwuemeka is today because of this manager, because of the coaching. I want to say that. You know, I want to have another Vinicius Jr. in the team. You are like, wow, look how good this brother is. 6 months ago, Benzema said that he was a headless chicken. Don't pass him the ball because he's playing against us. Look at him today. 6 months only under Ancelotti. Somebody is another level. You are like, wow, what an improvement. So I want to see stuff like that. I want to see our attackers improve, you know, and not blame them all the time. Kai Havertz, until today, we don't know what is his position. He's going to score 1 goal here and there, and then we want to kill him. But we forget that the guy is not coached for 3 years. He just sabotaged his own career because nobody is coaching at Chelsea Football Club. We change him position all the time. Number 10, number 8, number 6, number 11, number 20, number 200, number 1000. And what is going on in Chelsea Football Club? I want to see a proper structure where the players feel comfortable. First of all, from their natural positions. And then if they can play in other positions, that is a bonus if we have injuries. But we buy Raheem Sterling. Oh, Raheem Sterling become a number 9. Since when? We know from City that brother is going to miss 99.99% of chances created for him. But he's going to score 1 or 2 because it's Manchester City, because they're going to keep on creating and creating until he scores. Oh, play him number 9. He said, I'm a winger. Oh, no, you are not a winger. You are number 9. Callum Hudson-Odoi. No, I'm a winger. No, you are a wing back. You are good in wing back. Oh, you can even play a goalkeeper. You know, that I'm sick and tired of the structure at Chelsea Football Club. Like, we are the worst when it comes to developing players. We are the worst team. So I want to see a coach that have charisma, authority in the dressing room, fire in his belly, getting on referees, getting on players, but also being somebody who can coach, who can sit down and say, yeah, this is what you did wrong. You can improve on this and that, and we start improving people. I want to see both sides. We've been having one-dimensional managers so far. The guys who just come, quick fix, win, buy. No, we have ballers here that we can develop. So for now, you bring me Enrique, I would take him. You bring me Nagelsmann, I would take him. Ruben Amorim from Sporting Lisbon, I would take him. Because I don't have any choice, my brother. I don't make decisions. You bring Zidane today, I'm not going to be happy because I don't really like him to come to Chelsea. I think he's for big names, big stars, and all that English complicated. But if he signed for Chelsea, I will support him. I will be his number 1 fan. So I don't make decisions, so bring it on. Whoever is coming through that door, even Big Sam. You bring Big Sam today, I am going to support Big Sam. So that is my position so far. All right. Mendy or Slonina in goal. This is according to Mr. Clive. That is his choice for the lineup today. Mendy or Slonina. Yeah, Slonina need a chance. Next season, that brother need to be our number 2. We have to sell one of the goalkeepers, One of them need to go between Mendy and Kepa Arrizabalaga. And you bring well-rounded goalkeeper who is already in his prime, a 26, 27, 28 years old. Bam. So Gaga, Slonina can learn from him and develop. So when that goalkeeper is going down, Gaga can take over. So well-rounded goalkeeper, not one-dimensional where he can only kick the ball but he can't save any long-range shot, or he can't command the box or collect anything from the air or something, or short arm. No, we need somebody really that fit everything. You got Kepa in you, you got Mendy in you, you got Peter Cech in you got everything, everything in the modern modern goalkeeper. That's what I want to see at Chelsea. But Gaga is a very good shout. Very, very good shout. I'm reading some few comments here and I will leave. Gaspar said that, good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon? It's still night here. I have to go even back to sleep again, bro. I'll be back though. I'll be back for the game. I'll be back probably 2 hours before the game starts, so I can have time to open the phone and talk to people and comment about the lineup and all that. So we have another big show coming your way, so stay tuned. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Mr. CLE. Let's go here. Mr. Anthony say, I guess Nagelsmann is the man due to his age, and he's able to win games at the same time. He can develop young players. For example, Nkunku from Leipzig. Yeah, good point. Good point. He also developed somebody like Timo Werner. Remember, when he was in Leipzig, he developed people like Timo Werner and some other good players. Timo Werner was young back then, like 22 years old or something like that. But other people are using the age as an excuse not to get him because they say he's still too young and he's skateboarding to walk. So he's still like a baby, a big baby in his head. He still put some TikTok video dancing and all that. So people, I don't know, people, if they don't like somebody, they will always bring something, even something stupid just so they can have something to say about against that guy. You know what I mean? Naby Keita is gonna leave, blah blah blah. We don't have many news to report. I think it's time for me to leave. Matt Lowe, do you have any breaking news for us, brother? No, he said, would Spurs fan take Graham Potter before he joined Chelsea? I always thought he would be yeah, listen. Graham Potter can do good at Spurs because they don't win anything. They haven't won anything for I don't know how many years. So that is a perfect match for Graham Potter because he can develop unknown players from somewhere. Yeah, he's good on developing without any kind of pressure to win anything. So yeah. So Matt Lowe here, that was yesterday, he said, what do Chelsea need from their next manager? Permanent head coach. Yeah, we don't hire managers anymore. We have head coaches. Because we have to have a philosophy for the team. And if you're not doing good, you are sacked and somebody continue with the team. Because when you have managers, okay, they come and they buy their own players, and when they leave, and you don't know what to do with the players that they brought in the team. So Nippon, you are here, brother, to conclude the show because I was already leaving. So yeah, the floor is yours. Let's go.
Well, I think this is the first time I'm joining one of your shows since Harry Potter got sacked.
Yes, sir.
My stance, well, put it this way. I was he got sacked while I was driving home from work. So that was a bit weird.
Okay.
Like, I was like, a few hours ago, they're saying, Graham Potter's going nowhere. Fast forward to the evening.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, so what is what was your reaction, your first reaction when he got sacked?
Well, the boys gave everything. Get him sacked.
The boys gave everything, yes.
Did you not hear the end bit? Well, the boys did everything to get him sacked.
Yeah. They gave everything to get him sacked. That's right.
Look, I never made my stance clear on Graham Potter when to you. I was always Graham Potter in until a new manager became. Look, but I was always my stance was Graham Potter in unless a better manager becomes available. So when Julian Nagelsmann got sacked, that's when I turned Graham Potter out.
Okay, so you want Julian, but people say that he skateboard to walk. He's still like a baby, and he's dancing on TikTok and all that. Do you think that he's the guy that can come and do something at Chelsea?
Who doesn't go on TikTok these days?
Yeah, he's still young. He's still 35, but people say that he's not good enough. So your choice between Enrique and Amorim Pochettino, it's gonna be Nagelsmann. Yeah.
No, not Pochettino. I don't want the Spurs DNA anywhere near my club.
Okay, so you're afraid of Spurs? He's gonna bring.
I'm afraid of that. Yeah. You know what? I honestly think he'll go to Real Madrid.
Okay, Poch to Real Madrid. I don't know what Real Madrid see in Poch, really.
Well, if they want him,
maybe because he can speak Spanish. I don't know. I don't know why?
Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah, Zinedine Zidane. I don't think he's gonna go there anymore. He went there twice, won trophies. I think it's time for him to just stay away from Real Madrid. So if we take a Real Zidane at Chelsea, would you tolerate that?
Absolutely. And to those people who say, "Oh, he doesn't speak any English," I see this with a lot of. I don't want to generalize, but I see this with a lot of French people that they do know how to speak English. They just choose not to.
Yeah, even me, I struggle with my English. I'm still learning.
What?
So.
Your English is perfect, mate.
No, I'm still struggling. But Mr. Anthony, what you have to say? You are sleeping. Are you sleeping, brother? Anthony, are you Anthony Taylor? Anthony Taylor, you are in the house. Hello, Mr. Anthony. Unmute yourself. Anthony Taylor, you know today I don't like any kind of Anthony today. I don't know. We can't hear you, brother, so come back because I have another show tonight. It's gonna be probably 1 hour before the game. So Anthony, if your connection is right, you can join us. What do you think about the game today before we leave, my brother? Because I will be back here. I have to get some work done and then come back at some point. What do you think? Nippon, what do you think about the game tonight?
Oh, God. El Critico, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
One team cannot score to save their lives. One team cannot defend to save their lives. So I'm going for a high-scoring 3-3 draw.
3-3 draw, wow. We can't score. Where the goals are going to come from? Are they going to be like on goals or something? Nobody scores at Chelsea. We don't know how to score goals.
Well, the thing is, no one scores at Chelsea, but no one can defend at Liverpool.
That's the problem, though. So the issue is they know how to score. They still have Salah who can.
Yeah, but if you don't know how to defend, there's a problem.
Yeah. So problem plus problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a lineup in that you would like to see tonight?
I would like to see. Is Kante? Would you start Kante? Because
Kante, I don't want to rush him like from the starting 11. We need him for the Real Madrid game. That is sure. I'm gonna start Kante, but I think we need to build his fitness. You know, during the international break, he had 60 minutes behind closed doors, and then against the last game that we lost, Aston Villa, I don't know how many minutes he had. So today I would like to give him more minutes, but in the second half, just slowly and surely. I don't want to put him under a lot of pressure because we need him from the get-go against Real Madrid. So yeah.
So who would your first choice be?
My first choice is gonna be if we play 3 at the back, I will go with a
manager.
In what? Manager? Oh, so we're not talking about today's game anymore. I don't have any choice at the moment because I don't know too much about all of them. I know just a part. I only have some. I don't know anybody. Like I want this time the boards to do their job and know exactly what they are looking for. I want to see somebody who can also develop players, but also who can win in the same time. Somebody who is not one-dimensional, huh?
I think they're going to learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, so let them do their job. You know, me, I supported Pora. Everybody knows about it. I'm not going to lie about it. I supported him. But I didn't know him before. I just knew him. He was a Brighton. They were doing good. I never, ever thought in my head that one day we're going to hire Pora. But when we signed him, I was like, let me support the brother, man. Like, I supported him. So anybody, if you bring Big Sam today, I will find positive to support him. Big Sam.
You know, there's a lot of... Do you think there's a lot of Anglophobia in...
Yeah, I've been saying that. I've been saying that over and over, like like online tribalism, like the way we treat like the local boys, English players, academies, and the way managers, we treat them differently because I don't know what it is, but
I don't think that's instigated by hype by the media. Let's be real.
Hype about what?
Like British and English players get hyped up by the media quite a lot.
That happen every single country. If you come here in America, people are gonna hype Christian Pulisic because he's a local boy. If you went to college, you went to school with a boy that made it to the next level, made it to Hollywood, you like your boy, you push your boy. That is normal. Every single country is being nationalist, is supporting. Let me tell you, let me finish. That's the problem.
Why do English people get the blame?
Yeah, you can't blame them. You go to Australia, they will support Sam Kerr. They will support their local boys. That will happen. You go to Nigeria, they will support John Obi Mikel. It's normal. So we foreigners from outside, we have to understand that you don't go to Nigeria and pretend as if a Nyimba of Nigeria is your team. You just adopted them. You support their team. You have to respect the local boys because that is their teams. And the local media is going to talk good about their local boys. Everywhere, America, here, everywhere we do the same thing. But I don't understand why we should just getting like jealous on the boys from the hood. It's their countries. We have to understand that. We came to adopt their countries. We have to respect some minimum rules and minimum respect.
The thing is, when the French players get hyped up or when the Spanish players get hyped up, no one says anything.
Yeah, that's the problem. The way English players, Mason Mount is, when you make a banner about Mason Mount, oh my goodness, that's the end of the world. Joao Felix can go on TikTok, make videos. He can play video games the entire night with iShow speed and put videos on YouTube and social media. People are uploading that and dancing. But Mason Mount can put a 15-second video dancing on TikTok. He's gonna be killed. Why? What is the difference on that? You see? So
do you want to know something else?
Yeah.
If Mason Mount has a bad game, fail compilations.
Yeah.
If Joao Felix has a bad game, give him time.
That's the problem we have, man. Yeah, you got it. I've been saying it all over. How many chances one-on-one Felix missed or hit the post or being selfish? Like you will see freaking like Kai Havertz is in a better position. Pass the ball. No, he want to score. And if it was Mount, they're going to make 1,000 videos of failed compilation calling him that he's selfish, he's awful, he's going to be insulted 24/7. But anybody else is good. You can miss chances, you can miss penalties, you can dance on TikTok, you can play video games, you can drink coffee. Mason Mount can't even drink a freaking coffee and put a picture on social media. Why are you drinking coffee? You get out my club. Why are you drinking coffee? You see? So this is no football anymore. Let's go and talk to my brother. He changed his name. Let's go. Joseph, let's go.
No, just the email is, I lost that phone. You know, these Africa countries, there is a lot of criminals. So it's gone.
They try to rob you. Listen, it has nothing to do with Africa. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. You know, I live in Chicago, and I can tell you, it's worse than Johannesburg. Okay, so yeah, don't make it looks like it's African problem where people get robbed. Everywhere you get robbed. Okay, every country. So do not pinpoint any country, because I don't like that. I respect every country. Just like people find it difficult, like how are you gonna support those English players and English manager? I'm like, for me, it's not about the country, it's about a human being. You know, stop discrimination. You have to respect a human being regardless where he's coming from. So all right, so he's gone. I don't know for what reason, but Nippon, you have anything to say before I close this show, because I have to go.
All I'm going to say is just treat every player with, look, for me, I'm going to criticize people where it's due. If Mount has a bad game, I'll criticize him.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. That's what I do, my brother. You would never see me here mention somebody's race, mention somebody's religion, mention somebody's country. No, we are all blue here, the same religion, the same family. I don't see your nationality or your passport. And the way Mason Mount or Academy and English players been treated at Chelsea Football Club or English managers is really wrong. And you will see even now they say, oh yeah, is another English manager. So what do you expect from England? No, just because somebody like Potter failed or Frank Lampard failed, it has nothing to do with their nationalities. It's just they are bad. Let's call it the way it is.
And I'm guaranteeing you, if Julian Nagelsmann has some bad spells, they'll say, oh, he worked in Germany, though. He won the Bundes. They'll start thinking of excuses for him.
Yeah, and guess what? And guess what? It's going to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek to blame. If Julian come and flop at Chelsea, all the academy and English players are going to be blamed. It's not going to be the manager anymore, because he's from Germany. He can't do any wrong. So people need to stop that, you know. Let's go, my brother. I have to leave. I've been here. I've been saying this for the last hours. So you go and you say your piece, and I have another show, a big show coming for the game. So, yeah, go on, bro. Go on.
How's it, guys? Okay.
Yeah, now we can hear you. Let's go.
Yeah, it's better. So I just want to give my opinion on new managers, and I want to ask you, which manager you prefer on this time?
Oh, so you can save it and say, you want it, Potter. You are the problem. You looking just to blame. You are just looking for me to say a name. So when you got him, so you can come and blame me the way you've been punching me under Graham Potter every single day. You think that I'm the problem because
I hope we can get worse than Potter. Any manager which on the list 10 or 6 whatever is better than Potter. So that's your opinion. You can say I prefer or I want this
my
manager.
Brother, I don't have any. I don't prefer anybody right now because all of them got quality and also flaws. All of them, but you can see some quality in them. So I'm gonna take. I don't make decisions the end of the day. So I'm gonna be in the middle this time. Okay, bring whoever is gonna help us. What is your choice?
My choice I think Zidane is on the list, is last, and people they are giving so many excuses on him. But personally, I prefer the Zidane. But the people saying this guy don't come in please, or what you call it, to the Premier League, and some others say he doesn't speak English, blah blah, and some others say he's not in Champions League. The Chelsea won't come. There's stories. I'm gonna go for Nagelsmann. That's a young manager. I think he's better profile. than others, which is there.
He's gonna be skiing. He's gonna be skiing to walk, skateboarding to walk. He's still really like a young man, really. But yeah, that is your choice.
Yeah,
but
I think it is similar like what the Bullies they want. This called the project, long time, whatever. This guy been those kind of group also. There's a sporting directors also, the connection with them. Maybe they got little bit understanding what they want to do and how we fit on their profile and young players. Plus, when we see on even the Leipzig, he did a good job. And Bayern Munich, we see a bit of Paris Saint-Germain, those guys things, and he win also the league there. So I think that guy can fit. Even if he come, that guy will beat Real Madrid 100%. So
but
on this time,
I don't know if he's gonna come now. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna come before the Real Madrid.
The Fabrizio is saying he like the job and he appreciate the job. Even he can jump in now. It's Chelsea. They accept his wish or something he put on them if they agree. That's what he said. I read last night the news.
Yeah, I respect your opinion and your choice. And this time around, you don't have to come here and blame me for signing Porra and all that. So now I'm gonna get on you. If we fail, I say you said it. You sold me this guy. This time I'm in the middle. I am in the middle. You bring whoever, and you don't have to blame me for getting Porra. You know? Yeah. Anything else, brother? You wanna say?
If they want to stay with the interim managers, they should bring the former Chelsea players, even Frank Lampard or John Terry. Those guys, they must come and finish the season with them. If they are bringing this guy, must come in quickly before Real Madrid. If they want to stay with the interim until the whatever season, this 10 games or 11 games, they must call at least John Terry to help them to finish the season. That's what.
Okay. Well, what is your score prediction for tonight?
This Liverpool game is gonna go draw always.
It's gonna be a draw. We have Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor is the referee tonight.
Whoever come there, stories we see last 2 seasons. Lose. I mean, nil or goal is like that. They don't want to go win. They are going like same thing. I don't expect much more than Graham Potter. These guys under him, he cannot make more changes. They're similar, but I expect draw, not lose.
Yeah. All right, my brother. Listen, come back because I will be back for a very, very long show tonight. So I'm gonna have to go and get some work done. So see you if you have time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
I'll probably join you for the game.
What do you say?
I'll probably join you for the game.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mr. Nippon. How is your finger?
It's getting better now.
It's getting better. All right. So
yeah, look,
yeah,
the skin has completely healed and grown back.
Good. Okay, thank you so much, my brothers, and I will see you in the next show. All right.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Peace. Anyway, all right. If I have any comment here, so I don't leave without what you want, former Chelsea player. What that mean? Don Porter said the owners set Porter to failure. Yeah, we already read that. Julian Nagelsmann with Kai Havertz another season. We'll give Kai Havertz. What is wrong by giving Kai Havertz another season? Everybody deserves a second chance under a new manager because they've been abused at Chelsea and misused. Kai Havertz is a top player. I don't care what you're gonna say. If he's coached and he's given one position only to improve, he's gonna get better. But when you are played all over the place, nobody is performing around you. What do you expect from him? So I understand, he's still 23 years old. He's still a baby compared to other players. So I'm not gonna give up on Kai Havertz. I didn't give up on Timo Werner. I'm not one quick fix kind of guy that's okay if you're not doing good now. There are something called context behind things. I see from every aspect, Those people lost their 3 years at Chelsea Football Club, different managers, different systems, different positions, not coached, always under a lot of pressure to win something. So I want a manager that will come and coach them, and I'm ready to give him another chance at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to leave, my people. Thank you so much for everybody for your help. On your way out, please don't forget to like. Hi, why we didn't even get 50 likes? Come on, man. Your brother been here for almost 3 hours. Come on, give me some likes. Let's do it. Let's get to 50 likes before I leave. Thank you so much. God bless you. And tonight, let me see. Let me put the link for tonight's show. Let me see if I can find it somewhere. I can find the link for tonight, so you can go there. You go there and you click and you put your notification on, so you don't miss out when we start, right? So let me copy the link here. Chelsea, I would say Chelsea against Liverpool. Live call-in show. So yeah, let me just paste it here. Okay, my people, so this is the link that you can click right now. It's pinned on top there, so you can go and like, so more people can join us tonight for the game. Be there, and you can call us and have your say. So we're gonna be probably 2 hours before the game starts, so we can have more time to talk and call. And then we're gonna watch the game together and celebrate or cry together. And we're gonna have another therapy session after that if we lose. But you know, Chelsea losing is not a surprise anymore. And tonight it's gonna be Anthony Taylor, the referee. So yeah, testy stuff coming. And don't forget to follow me here on social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Green Turf, you see? Green Turf here. Let's follow each other. I always follow people back. So let's grow the community. Let's make Chelsea great again. Thank you so much for your help. God bless you. You have a wonderful day. I have so many comments. If I didn't read your comment, I apologize. But I will read your comment next time. My best 05 say Oba will cook under Nagelsmann. I don't think Oba is gonna stay there next season. He's gonna be 34, almost 35 years old next season. I think if Nagelsmann comes, he's gonna try to find his own striker, you know. So yeah, but Oba, he's a good player, but at Chelsea he didn't have enough chance under Graham Potter. But also you have to be fair. Every time he was on the pitch, it's questionable, right? Missing a lot of chances. So depending on how you see it. Thank you so much, everybody. Blessings, and come back for the Chelsea-Liverpool show in a few hours from now. Click on this link here. You see? And go put your notification on. Give that stream a like, okay? You go now, give it a like, put your notification on, and I will see you. Thank you so much.